안녕하세요. Dreamcatcher with Vision, because it just dropped. They just put this one out, so we'll go ahead and check this. And I know I still have to go back and check out Mason. So that's also in store. It should come before Vision, but I never get anything in the right order anyway. So let's check out the latest release from Dreamcatcher, who I believe are still on tour right now, but I guess it's part of their comeback also. So let's see what Vision is all about.
Turning over page 조금씩 좁혀가 유력한 두 동작 남겨진 victim big pain deep ray 찾아 like Jackie Chan quickly swiftly Gonna hunt you karma Gonna get you karma 사실들도 망가져 너만 나는 남았어 그렇게 우리는 the truth Not for me 하늘 가득 분노를 담은 듯 깊게 내려치는 thunder 이날 지켜낸 땅그 위에 깃발을 들고 또 맞서 싸워 견딜 수 없어 더는 숨을 수 없어 For life 발을 맞춰 던진 reload 정이 가득한 그 위로 우리 모두에게 설레 I'll give you vision 잠깐의 아픔은 견뎌 쉬어갈수록 더 번져 그들에겐 없어 reason 눈부신 너의 내일과 아름다운 이곳을 위해 우릴 향해 기대로 tonight 발을 맞춰 전진 저기 가득한 길 위로 우리 모두에게 살아 I'll give you vision 잠깐의 아픔은 견뎌 쉬어갈수록 더 번져 그들에게 맞서 reason I'll give you vision
Man, dude, like, okay. So this is definitely oh man, this is like after the Dystopia trilogy, you know, those type of tracks, that guitar infused kind of electronic sound, very like early 2000s rock sort of guitar riffs going on here. Of course, they all sounded amazing. They sounded absolutely beautiful during the verse parts. Dami's rap part was outstanding as usual, with that nice low register of hers. The chorus is just like has all this power, you know. Like that chorus is just, man. It's a very nice build up. had an excellent bridge part too, and then after the bridge part, when the chorus part comes back in, the guitars start doing some really, really awesome stuff there. It keeps that that powerful sort of almost noir, like retro wave kind of guitar riff that's going, and then there's another guitar part that's over it that is moving around a little bit more, just adding a little bit more color but keeping that distortion in it. And man, Dreamcatcher, they like all of their visuals, they like it is very dreamlike. It's just a very detailed dream. Like some dreams are a little bit more obscure than, like, they don't really have too much to them, but other times you dream of something and it's like like you can remember what the grain of the walls was, and you could swear like you remember the smell of something, and the texture of things. It's just very, very rich with like detail, saturated with things, and so they always seem to have that type of a quality whenever they have a video. Just the visual part is, man, it's always really good, and the way that they incorporate the effects and the choreography, it's really enjoyable. It's really fun, and it's a really solid like approach to their concept. Always catching dreams. Sort of riding a wave of in vision too, like that whole concept. There's just like I'm trying to explain about a dream that is very detailed, and all the things that you can remember like seeing in it. Man, but it was really, really just a solid like Dreamcatcher, just powerful sort of ballady type. Like it's a bit. I need to go back and see the Mason video and hear that song to see, just to get a total feel for what's the concept is sort of building up as. But this on its own, this is another banger track from Dreamcatcher. Man, what a super powerful chorus part with some excellent vocals going on. This man, there were high notes that built up and carried this feeling behind them. The bridge part, man, it was so charged. Like it just almost gave me, it was like a tingly kind of a sensation, whenever, and then the chorus part came back in, just like extra strong, extra powerful on the second time around, or the final time around. Man, it this is an absolute like quintessential Dreamcatcher sort of track and video, right? This is awesome. This is Dreamcatcher, doing what they do at the highest level. Man, okay, let's see. We're in 4. It's pretty straightforward 4 count here. So there's a bit of a delay on it right now, and that's on the 16th note. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, right? So that's our 4 count. And you see the guitar riff is following that 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, right? And then the drums, it almost sounds like electric drums, right? It sounds like they're hitting the pads. The type of reverb that's put on there, just give it a little more sustain. And what a gritty, sort of noir type of mix that's going on here. Oh, nice drum fills. Did you hear there was like the hat going off there? Like I think it sounds like there's a kick, and maybe it's paired with an 808. There's something that is fattening it up and making it like really punchy. So that might be what's going on with that. See, like there's a much cleaner bass compared to how crunchy the guitar sound is. The bass on this is there's a distortion a little bit, but it's mostly just the synth sort of pattern. It's actually a very clean sounding bass. Yeah, so 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so much more subdivided rhythm on the first half of your hook there, and then getting a little bit more melodic, a sort of descending line that sticks to pretty much the quarter note to finish the phrasing of the chorus part there. A nice little slide back up. It's always just one of these little touches that they'll put on vocal parts, because things naturally always want to go down at the end of a phrase, right? Da, 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 but they're sliding back up too. It's not vision, like just jumping back up, like they're sliding back up into it. So it's just feeling out all of that, the space in between those intervals that they descended down at the end of that line. It's just an interesting thing. It's just an interesting creative sort of approach to it. But all these subtle little touches, from the drum fills to the little vocal slide up, to the contrasting sort of rhythms throughout your chorus hooks. Man, it's good. It's Dreamcatcher being awesome. Here we go. So nice syncopation on your rap parts. Little bit of a 3 feel there going on over the 4 count, and a Jackie Chan reference is always gonna be cool. It's good. It's good. It's just Dreamcatcher doing exactly what it is that they do. Like they're just awesome. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, the guitar part. Yeah. So you have that main riff that was going on from the intro, and then there's a second guitar part that seems to be following the vocal line pretty closely, like and it's sliding back and forth, doing these little like portamento sections whenever the vocal likes to go up and down. It's very, very cool, man. It's very doubling the vocal part on the guitar part over the main riff for your chorus hook section. It's a really, really great mix approach, writing approach, the arrangement, just the overall pattern and plan for what this track does. It's very cool, man. It's just Dreamcatcher does such a good job of using those sounds. And I think it works because of the specific vocal registers that they're working with. It just, they have the right range to incorporate a lot of these guitar sounds in it, and it's just it always works so well together. Yeah. All right, man. Vision. Oh, man. I think they would have a really awesome live show just because of the instruments and sounds that they like to use. Like this would be so much fun to play, like as the band, if you were the band for this group and they were performing live. So much fun, dude. This would be so much fun to play. Like, but excellent sort of dark, a noir, gritty, rock infused kind of mix. That's sort of early 2000s. Almost like reminds me of Evanescence or one of those groups that came out in the early 2000s that kind of took that rock guitar and drum kind of sound and then added some pretty strong vocals over it, but of course here you have so much more going on as far as your vocal arrangement because of the different parts that you have, the rap sections that are included. It's just, this is Dreamcatcher just doing what Dreamcatcher does, man. And it's so cool, isn't it? Like, man, they're really awesome. There isn't any other group that hits like Dreamcatcher does. This is like, yeah, man, this is definitely just a banger of a track that I'll be listening to a lot now that we've covered it. And a super cool video, you know what I mean? And I think that the concept of vision, is really done well throughout most of the visual elements in this video. There's I'll give you vision, and then the shot where she's opening her eyes and the close up, and it's really everything in all of these set pieces and this whole layouts from the background up to the foreground. There's a lot of things that are going on, and man, I love the space that Dreamcatcher has made for themselves among the K-pop sort of girl groups that there are, right on that half of it. Just like it's so cool, man. It's so the area that they sort of have, it's just like I said originally, it's so necessary. Like there has to be a group like this. There has to, against the backdrop of the larger selection of K-pop girl groups that there are. There has to be this sound and they absolutely just nail it every single time. Dreamcatcher, Vision. Oh man, I gotta do Mason. I gotta do it soon, because I want these. For me, it's like collecting tracks, because I really do. I don't listen to these until I do the reaction to it. So every time I'm like, I just got that one song, and I listen to it again and again and again, and I'm like, I need to hurry up and do another reaction. So trust me, all the ones that I want to get through. I want to do them because, it's another one that I can finally just like listen to whenever I want, But man, they're absolutely just killing it, man. They're killing it. It's like, cause I know they're touring, you know what I mean? Like I know they're playing live, and I'm just like, oh man, it would be so cool. It would be so cool to go and see a show from them. Oh man, okay. So I'll get to doing the Mason video as soon as I can. I'm gonna get that all lined up, and yeah. So that should be the next Dreamcatcher track that comes up here. So this was their latest release, Vision. It's an absolute banger of a track. Just Dreamcatcher doing Dreamcatcher to the highest level.